Good evening, YouTube. It's me, all the way George Page, aka the Emperor of Film Bottom Talk, coming to you live on YouTube. Well, folks, I know it took me some time to do this. I had to let my computer charge and all the editing and work. I mean, it's a lot of work to do this stuff. So I'm sorry I might be a tad bit late, but I'm not really late. I'm on time. You might as well say. So anyway, as you know, today is the start of the Tampa Bay Pro, and this is a long show. I mean, I think it's like from today till Saturday, and this is the list for women's bodybuilding. And you see, it's a not a census list, but there's some more other divisions, or I mean, actually classes to the show. And today they were doing masters class. I was reach out to some people, and the masters is like mostly competitors who are from 40 to almost 60 years old. And I think I've seen some pictures and some videos from that show. But like I said, the main parts are separated. You have, I think, men's open, and I think some other divisions coming up. But Saturday is going to be women's bodybuilding, and it's still the Tim Gardner Tampa Bay is around for 15 years. It's a great show. It's one of the few shows, as I said again earlier in my previous video, where the female bodybuilding still had a place after, as we all know, as the IFB walked quiet behind when bodybuilding stabbed in the heart. Let's respect to Tim Gardner and his support with his bodybuilding, and also respect to his strength. So as you see already, the list of the ladies that are competing at the show, and it's a not too much of a deep list compared to the other divisions such as physique and some others. But hey, we still have at least 10 ladies competing in the show, and maybe a couple more. Actually, I would say close to 12 if you count the other classes as part of this. As you know, they have women's classes for women 40 to 50 to 50 plus. And you see the list, and one of the ladies on the list is one Miss Victoria Dominguez. And Victoria's been competing for quite some time. She's been one, I think, been started in bodybuilding around about the good early 2000s. And, she took some time off, and then she came back. And then last year competed was at the Omaha. Then we have Chelsea Dion. Chelsea, she made a debut at Chicago a couple of weeks ago. So this is going to be her second show since turning pro. Right here, we have one Miss Pauline Nelson. And Miss Nelson, as you said, is a usual suspect. She's done Tampa pretty much, I think, 4 or 5 years ever since she got a pro card. Last year, there was a little situation that happened, and she didn't was able to finish the finals. And she was, I think, she wasn't, she was just put out. So but she did, make a return this year in New York Pro. We have is Tamara McCarr, and I follow Miss McCarr. We've been talking back and forth on social media. She done a couple of shows. She already done Atlanta just about a month ago, and she just did Chicago a couple of weeks ago. Here we have Janine Mikowski. Janine, she lives in around Tampa, and she's been competing for a long time. She just did Atlanta, and she worked at the booth at Chicago. Janine is, I think, is a wing straight. As like Chelsea, she's a wing straight ambassador. We have here one Miss Tina Mora Guda Mortimerama. I can't say her name right, so I'm saying Miss Tina, and she was competing as physique competitor at the Omaha Pro. Now she switched over to women's bodybuilding. So good luck to her. Then we have one of my favorite ladies, that's Miss Sheena Oleg, and Sheena, as you know, she won the Chicago last year, took fourth for Chicago. She's a recent ambassador also, so hoping this shows opportunity for her to get her Olympic qualifications. And keep her fingers crossed. Here we have one of my dear friends, a lady I've become friendly with, Miss Gabriela Vega, but she's on here. She's listed as Gabriela Pena. So I don't know, maybe you get her name wrong or something. I don't know what's going on. I know she said she's going to be competing in this show, so I wish her all the best of luck. Here we have Sherry Priami, and Sherry's been made the switch from physique to bodybuilding this year. She's already placed in the top two in the first two shows of her debut as a bodybuilder at the Atlanta Pro and recently at the Chicago Pro. The chances talk that Sherry can probably win this show. Right here we have one Miss Jennifer Sweeney, who competed at the last year Tampa, and she also competed at the Puerto Rico Pro. Miss Sweeney's been competing as a bodybuilder for quite some time, so we wish best of luck in this show. Now here there is the Masters, which is we have women 40 plus and women 50 plus and women 50 and 55 over. And you see in the list you have Tamara McCarr, you have Jennifer Sweeney, and one lady by the name of Cheryl Mears, who's competing in 40 plus. And then you have here is 50 plus and 55 plus, and that's featuring both Michelle Brent. And this is possibly Michelle's last show. As you know, she's been competing. She did New York, um, earlier this year. Then she did Toronto. She did the Masters World Championship, and this is gonna be her third show since I think actually let's see, it's about her fourth show since this is her farewell tour at the bodybuilding. So much respect. She competed today um at the Masters for bodybuilding, and I hope she wins. I hope she deserves this. She put in a lot of hard work, and much respect to her. And we have here is Cheryl Mears, and Miss Mears was competing in physique. And here's the thing about Miss Mears. Miss Mears is a cancer survivor, and and that's great. I mean, to survive this disease and still come back and want to compete, much respect to her. So I want to wish her good luck. So, anyways, I said again, this is a Tim Gardner show. I will leave a link in the description so you can, follow the pay per view. And I think the pay per view is like about a little over $30. So, if you're a fan of female bodybuilding, want to support these ladies, go ahead. I mean, what's $30? I know it might be gas in your tank, but hey, it's showing support for these women and all these competitors in the sport of bodybuilding. And like I said, Tim Gardner, this is the 15th anniversary of this show. And like I said, it's one of the few shows that still had female bodybuilders a place to go and compete at. And much respect to Tim Gardner, Jake Wood, and their relationship, Wings of Strength. And like I said, I hope we have a great weekend. I mean, we just got Friday, and the weekend ends on Saturday. Obviously, it ends on Sunday, but it kind of starts on Saturday. But you know how it is, yeah. But like I said, check out the show. Like I said, the women's bodybuilding part will be on the 6th on Saturday, and the other shows we already had. I think we had the Masters class for today, and then I think you have the other divisions. I think men's open, and also I think bikini and physique are going to be tomorrow, and women's bodybuilding and the other divisions will be on Saturday. So just I'm gonna leave the link into the description. You can go to the Tim Gardner site and go ahead and get your pay per view. And much respect to these ladies again. Anyways, this man always George Page, aka the Emperor of Female Bodybuilding Talk. Don't like, subscribe. I'm out.